So when I was watching Ready Player One, I was like, it's real. Like it's gonna happen because the only difference is right now things are becoming more and more real. If you put the goggles on, if you look left and right, your body's still moving.
Yeah.
You're actually in there. How crazy would it be? I mean, you would literally see the love of your life and just be. And then in Ready Player One, what they were saying was have you watched it?
Yeah. he did it on purpose. It was part of the.
It's like because they they have touch sensors and everything.
Whoa.
So it's in the game when you're touching somebody, you feel that touch. Could you imagine? But I mean,
That's insane.
we're not far away from this. This is what I'm saying. And it will come a time where it's like, why would you rather live in human life
When
if you
create
can live in
anything
a
else.
life where you can fly with somebody, you can feel them next to you, you can hug them, feel, and like, could you imagine? You just put this kit on and then you're in.
You can tell what Master's next purchase will be.
Not next purchase. Like we need to. That is
I am creator gaming.
But that's Matrix.
I'm
right?
creating live events, virtual events.
no, but that is yeah. But that is the. It's going that way. I said this about mobile phones. I said a lot of spiritual people are like, yeah, get off your mobile phones, get off your. More and more people are going on every single day. Why don't you? And it's gonna always go that way. You cannot fight it. If you want to change people's lives, why not change it? That's why we from the app, right? We said, okay, change it on the app. But we need to see how evolution is moving, and things are going that way. So in our game of serving people, like what you just said there, instead of just saying, oh yeah, Zoom call, that's what we're doing now. How do you bring them there when they're not there?
And it's ready starting.
How do you bring them there?
Starting already.
How do you that then what will start technology will start implying things like smells, touch, feel, emotions, things like that stimulate. If we already need to be forward thinking. You get what I'm saying? How do we change people's game like that? You talk about affirmations now. You talk about programming, you talk about tribe as vibe. Somebody's in their house in a very negative environment. They ain't got that tribe. If they put on this gear, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying technology is moving that way, whether we like it or not. People talk about robots. Oh, I'm scared of robots. It's going that way. Whether you're scared or not, they're building them. So how can we make the most out of how evolution is going to happen? I think this is the question for us going forward, you know?
It's really scary though.
It is scary. But it's scary because we don't know about it.
Yeah, we just don't know how people are going to use it.
We don't know. That's why it's scary. But I think everything will always have good and bad.
Uh-huh.
Depends how we use it too, right? Some people, they will use it to manipulate certain things. So when heart is in the right place and intent is there, then we're saying, how do we use it? It's going to happen anyway. How do we use it to empower people, make people stronger? Imagine physical yoga. You're on the other side of the world. I can literally just put on my kit. You put on your kit, and I can adjust your body. And I can help you stretch out. Imagine that. Imagine I'm on this side. I'm just pushing down, and you're feeling that push down.
You will never need to leave home again.
That's the purpose.
Everything comes to home, like home delivery, food delivery.
That's why you got to watch it. Yeah. Because when I first watched it, I was just like, this isn't just a movie. This is the direction it's going in. Like, world is going that way, and it's scary. It looks scary because it's very different.
What's the name of the film?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Take note, kids.
The future is coming.
Get ahead of the game.
So Master wants to do paintball. Michael, what do you want to do?
Something like canoeing or whitewater rafting.
Oh, we did that
White
before.
water rafting.
In Slovakia.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Or
My
like
gosh.
Oh my God, Slovakia was so
It's
good.
not as if I've been in a country for
Whitewater
3 years.
rafting was so good. We were going down there.
Yeah,
that was
something like
so
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, or like gorge walk. You know what gorge walking is?
We should go shark diving.
Shark diving.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Where in the UK?
Do you know when you shark diving in cage?
They
The
won't-
shark diving in cage
Yeah.
is more dangerous than the free shark diving.
Yeah.
It's a different shark, isn't it? Is it a different shark?
I don't know, but I saw a video recently of
no.
a shark that went into the
Oh my
cage.
God. I said, yeah, I said, it was Jarek Robbins who said to me a few years ago, hey, we're going shark diving in cages. You want to go? I said, yeah, sounds good. Then I went onto YouTube. Now,
And,
YouTubers are like, this says a lot about media, right? I
yeah.
went on YouTube, I search shark diving, then the first thing that pops up is shark diving gone wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, well, you got to watch it now, right?
Yeah.
So I click on it, then boom, they put the bait inside the cage, and then the shark attacks, and the cage breaks open, then they eat the human. I'm just like, why did it? What?
Wow.
They
I'm
have
like-
that on YouTube.
Yeah, huh? And I'm just like, no,
Wow.
not eat the human. They kind of like bit the arm off or something. But I'm like, and then I messaged Derek Robbins. I said, maybe not this time. I'm busy. So funny.
Diving would be nice.
Media is funny though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're just searching for anything, and negativity will always be
Pop up.
millions of
Yeah.
views.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, of course.
the first thing gone wrong.
Did you hear about the new law about social distancing in the UK now? What's happening? So on the 14th of September, they basically said that you can't be in groups of more than 6 people now. Otherwise, they're going to fine you £100. If they find
On 14th of what?
14th of September.
You mean
so
what
next
ab-
week, Monday,
Mm-hmm.
they've enacted a law where you can't be in a group of more than 6 people.
Is that including
You mean
like
from
work?
six-
What if it's
Work-
5-a-side
work-
football?
Work
They're
is
5 on one side
excluded.
and 5 on the other side. Is that okay?
No, I think it's from 6 households.
They,
right?
they had this remark where it said organized team sports. So then how do you define
Is it okay
organized?
or not?
I don't know. We just have
No,
to
no,
find
no. You're
out.
saying organized team sports is okay or not?
No, as in, like, you can have a team sport, but it has to be organized.
Oh,
But then what defines
ours
organized?
is always organized.
We've got cameras.
I do have to have a map says it's organized.
So like you need to have like 2 meters apart from each other. You need to make sure you're from 6 household.
It's gonna be interesting to tackle people.
Yeah. Like before, it was they said that you're allowed to be in groups of up to 30 people, but for
Mhm.
some reason you have to wait until the 14th of September,
and then
in order for you.
But that was the same thing with face masks.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
have to wear it at first.
Until
you have
the
to wait
25th
until
of
2 weeks'
August.
time, then you have
Yeah,
to wear the
yeah.
face mask.
it's like in the whole quarantine rule in France. If you go back to France, you can choose to quarantine or not. It's up to you.
Really?
It makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
That's good. Freedom
And-
of choice.
Yeah, freedom of choice. Yeah, and then
But it means
if-
no rule.
Yeah, no.
They might
right.
as well not said it.
Yeah, yeah. But then if you go into town, whether it's indoors or outdoors, you have to wear your mask.
There's a lot of
It's just a
I
game.
guess like people like there was a bunch of people protesting.
They're
about
just these.
that in London.
It's just a bunch of guys on the panel, just like, hey, shall we say this?
Yeah.
Let's see how
try
they
it.
respond.
Yeah,
Ha ha ha! Look, they're really doing it.
yeah, that's
it's
it.
like that, right?
Yeah,
They're watching outside the game.
yeah. It's a show.
So, oh
I
my
wanna
God, look at
start
these puppets.
I want to start a hashtag called COVID-19 instead of COVID-19.
COVID.
COVID-19.
Well, in Taiwan, it's really they really put in practice because of a post last time. There's someone her phone was turned off, and because when you're in quarantine, it doesn't matter where you're from. When you go into Taiwan, you need to be quarantined 14 days. You need to be in a hotel or in a separate place, not in your own home or anywhere. You need to be a separate place. And then she said, anyway, her phone was off. The battery is gone, so she turned her phone off, and she forgot to turn it back on. Within 30 minutes, police come to knock her door and saying, why is your phone off? Where have you been?
Yeah, that's how they track you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they call you at random times, random intervals.
And you can't... So
This only in some countries, huh?
No, in the UK as well.
Really?
Yeah. My stepdad, he came back from France, and he was like, yeah, they just call you at random times, at any time of the
They're
day.
actually checking.
They're actually checking.
But actually not as well, because my friend just come back from Spain. They are not checked
But
at
spot
all.
check, right?
Yeah,
Maybe it's just
I don't know
random.
maybe if spot check or not, but in Taiwan it's really like done properly. But
But
I think
Taiwan is still the lowest or something, is it?
yeah, I
lowest
don't
at
think
one
we have no coronavirus at all.
What, no one is positive?
No.
What?
I mean, it's all
That's
clear.
crazy,
There's
no?
no new case, and there's no. I don't think there's any new case for since February or January, and then the only new case will be from overseas. So they are all checked. So yeah.
Wow.
So when do you reckon it will get all back to normal? It will never
It
get
won't.
back to
Ready
normal.
Player One. We just need to hide in the cabin and put
It's gonna be
a suit
answer
on
to
and
everything.
live in a different world.
Maybe that's the
There's
way
no
of doing it.
coronavirus in that world.
Maybe that's the initiation to Ready Player One. Get everyone to just quarantine and then
Have you ever watched The Purge?
nope.
Have you ever watched The Purge? Anyone watch The Purge?
I need to find a translation.
Neither have I. Yeah. No, but I heard about The Purge.
Oh, okay.
It just everything always just sounds like The Purge. Have you ever watched V for Vendetta?
No. I'm not much of a TV guy.
No.
I need to check.
All these
translation.
movies are real.